Welcome to Copilot Podcasts. Ever wondered what happens when Disney characters stop being polite and start racing? Well, strap in because Lilo and Stitch just crashed the party. Today, we're diving into Disney Speedstorm Season 3, exploring how this Hawaiian-themed update is changing the game and why that teleport skill nerf might just save your sanity.
Oh, and it's not just Lilo and Stitch joining the roster. This update is absolutely packed with content.
Right? I mean, we're talking 5 new racers from the Lilo and Stitch universe alone. Can you break down who's joining the lineup?
So we've got Lilo and Stitch as speedster class racers, which is perfect for their characters. Then Jumba comes in as a defender, Captain Gantu as a brawler, and Angel as a trickster.
Wait, how do players actually unlock these characters?
Well, Lilo is actually free through the season tour, which is pretty generous. Stitch requires the premium golden pass, while Jumba is available on the free tier of that same pass.
And the others?
Captain Gantu is unlocked through a season-long event, and Angel shows up in mystery races during the season tour.
You know what's interesting? They're not just dumping all the content at once.
Yeah, they're actually being really smart about this. They're using what's called a staggered content release strategy.
What's the thinking behind that?
Well, according to the data, this approach can improve player retention by up to 15%. It keeps people coming back instead of burning through all the content at once.
Speaking of keeping players engaged, they've made some pretty significant changes to the gameplay, right?
The biggest one has to be the teleport skill adjustment. It was causing some real issues in ranked multiplayer.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. What exactly did they change?
They've decreased the probability of picking up teleport overall, and they've adjusted how it works based on your position in the race.
That sounds like a pretty big deal for competitive players.
Absolutely. If you're closer to first place, the teleport distance is shorter, but if you're further behind, you'll teleport further forward.
Interesting balancing act there. They're trying to keep it useful without making it overpowered.
And that's not all. They've also revamped the starter circuit to make it more accessible for new players.
How so?
They've streamlined it from 6 chapters down to 3, and they're introducing game features more gradually.
That's actually pretty generous of them. Aren't they giving everyone some bonus rewards because of that change?
Yeah, anyone who launches the game during Season 3 gets a bunch of character shards, tokens, and season coins.
You know what's fascinating? The way they're handling the audio in this game.
Oh my goodness, yes. It's like being at a Disney carnival after too much sugar. They're mixing classic Disney tunes with these pulsing dance beats.
It shouldn't work, but somehow it does?
Exactly. And it perfectly matches the visual chaos of the races. You've got these stunning tracks with ships trading cannon fire overhead, ice palaces, huge jumps.
Let's talk about the competitive side for a moment. How does the ranking system work?
So, players earn score points in ranked multiplayer, and there are actually 2 types of leaderboards.
2? How does that work?
You've got individual leaderboards for each racer, plus a global leaderboard that's based on your total score points across all racers.
So it encourages you to master multiple characters instead of just one?
Exactly. And they've introduced this interesting win streak system too.
How does that work?
If you finish in the top 3 in solo mode or win in team mode, you build up a streak that gives you bonus MPR points, up to a maximum of 5 races.
But if you lose the streak,
you can actually spend tokens to maintain it, though you have to be careful not to hit that button by mistake.
Speaking of maintaining things, what carries over between seasons?
That's interesting, actually. While multiplayer ranks get adjusted, any rewards you've already earned in your racer's reward pool stay unchanged.
Some players weren't too happy about that, right?
Initially, yeah. But it actually helps keep the game fresh by encouraging players to try different racers.
And with 6 new racers each season, there's always something new to master.
Plus, they're adding Minnie Mouse and Daisy Duck to the original collection.
Oh really? What classes are they?
Minnie's a brawler with this cool Helper's Aura skill that can boost nearby racers, and Daisy's a trickster.
You know what's really impressive about all this?
What's that?
How they've managed to maintain interest 2 years after launch. That's not easy for a free-to-play game.
The quality is definitely there. It's actually reaching AAA levels on the track.
Though maybe not quite Mario Kart level?
Well, considering it's free to play and available on pretty much every platform with crossplay, it's still pretty impressive.
And the races are really bite-sized, right?
Yeah, no race lasts longer than 5 minutes. It's got that dangerous one more go factor, like an old arcade game.
Have they made any changes to the core driving mechanics over the years?
The basics are still super easy to pick up. Accelerate with right trigger, drift with left. But they have tweaked the drift mechanics.
How so?
They've nerfed it a bit so you can't just slide everywhere for infinite boost. The longer you drift, the slower you go.
Sounds like they're really focused on balance.
Absolutely. Every update seems to be about making the game more fair and accessible while keeping it competitive.
And with the private track feature, you can now try any character even if you haven't unlocked them, right?
Yep, it's a great way to test out racers before committing to unlocking them.
It really feels like they're listening to the community.
That's been key to their success. They're constantly adjusting based on player feedback.
Well, there you have it, folks. Disney Speedstorm Season 3 is bringing the Ohana spirit to the racetrack, proving that sometimes the best way to make a racing game better is to let a little chaos and a blue alien loose on the track.
Just remember to watch out for that teleport skill. It might not zip you quite as far ahead as it used to.
Thanks for joining us on Copilot Podcasts. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go practice my drifting before Stitch laps me again.